In news from Afghanistan, at least one civilian was killed and several wounded in a string of rocket attacks on an airport in Afghan capital Kabul on Wednesday. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the attack and said the target had been US Defense Secretary James Mattis, who arrived in the country hours before the attack. According to the Afghan Interior Ministry, 3 attackers were killed and security forces have brought the situation under control.
At least one civilian was killed and 4 wounded in a string of rocket attacks on the Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul city on Wednesday. According to the airport officials, all flights into Kabul were diverted and flights out of the city were cancelled until further notice. The officials said no damage has been caused to the runway and the area is being cleared of shrapnel. According to local media reports, Taliban claimed responsibility for the attack, saying the target had been US Secretary of Defense James Mattis. Mattis and NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg arrived in Kabul hours before the rocket exploded. Upon arrival, Mattis, Stoltenberg and Afghan President Ashraf Ghani addressed a joint press conference after holding closed-door talks. Mattis pledged support for the Afghan government and said the United States was determined not to allow a merciless enemy to kill its way to power. His visit comes after US President Donald Trump announced a new strategy for Afghanistan and South Asia, promising a stepped-up military campaign against Taliban insurgents.